Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Going On. Welcome to the POV Green Room, the show before the show. We're going to let everybody file in and we're going to see who we got here in the chat so far. We got Lizzie B. Thank you so much this morning, Lizzie B, for coming. Yeah, Brenda, you're going to have to do the unsubscribe and subscribe again. So yeah, to everyone out there that is having the problem with the notifications for the channel, you have to come to the channel and you have to unsubscribe from the channel, and then you have to subscribe again, and then you have to click the little bell. Now personally, I truly believe this. I believe it's because we deleted 1,300 videos and then we got remonetized again. So it's like a system thing. Now, do I think that YouTube is censoring us? No, because we were allowed to be remonetized, so they wouldn't be doing that, if we weren't. But if you're having an issue, just unsubscribe and then subscribe again. But yeah, Brenda says I just got it. Okay, so maybe you got it late. So yeah, let's see. But that is the thing. Chris, I believe Christina was her name yesterday. She said that she got it. She fixed it in that way. She unsubscribed and then she subscribed and then it fixed it. Hello, Stedman. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Another early morning. I've been up since midnight. I did that Harry and Taylor Swift video, and yeah, and I'm still kind of out of it right now. No, baby, I don't think it does at all. Let's see. Who else is here? Jar of Peanut Butter. Thank you so much for making the live today. I know that you did miss the other live. I saw that you commented that. Thank you so much for making this one. Yeah, see, Stedman says I did that too. So you unsubscribe and then you subscribe. Oh, here we have Live Ventura. How you doing from Peru? Oh, yeah, already going Mr. Worldwide. And also we have Aleki Eriks. Good morning from Holland. Hello from Holland. Thank you so much. Freya is in the house. You know we love Freya. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking is the issue. I think now we've had 3 people say the same thing. When they unsubscribed and when they subscribed again, it fixed the issue. So yeah. Oh yeah, that crap about Taylor Swift, and it was lucky that Harry didn't say that himself. It really, really was. Oh, thank you so much, Stedman, for the $5 super sticker. Thank you so much, and especially for being here this morning. I know that it's tough for people. Everyone's got something going on, and for the people in Florida, I don't know if we're going to have any people from Florida, but I hope that all the people in Florida are staying safe, or if they've evacuated, because we do know it's tough over there. Hello, Isabella. Thank you so much for showing up this morning and sharing your morning with us. Thank you so much. Brenda Picard. Thank you so much, Brenda. Yes, number 1 so far. Brenda Picard is on the top 10 of the subs this week. And right now, I do believe we're at like 7. I did just add some name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 8. So we got 2 more slots to fill. Nix W. Oh, yeah. See, Nix W got notified. Nix, did you do the unsubscribe and subscribe thing? Let us know in the chat. Hello, Dilly Gaff. Hello. Thank you so much for being here this morning. We got about 30 seconds before we get started. Yeah, because I think that I don't think it has anything to do with YouTube. So I'm not even going to go that far. I think it's just the system. And then once you get remonetized, and as well, like I said, we deleted 1,300 videos. That's a whole lot of videos and a whole lot of likes that were deleted from the channel. So I do think it's something along those lines. We got about 10 seconds before we get started. Okay, so yeah, I think it's good. It's not to. Oh, okay, yeah, let's get started. Welcome to another episode of What's Going On. Now we have this thing with Meghan again, and it happened again, and it's an In Touch, just the same way the other one was. The other one was in Us Weekly. Okay. Oh, Sheila Ann, you're in Florida. How are you doing, Sheila Ann? Are you staying safe there in Florida? I hope that everything is okay from there. Brenda Picard, yes, it's right here. Here it is, Brenda. We will leave it up for you. Sheila Ann, I hope that you are staying safe from Florida. Good morning, and thank you so much for taking time out of your morning to be with us here. So here we have it again. Here, yeah, we did get it, Brenda. We did get it. It's on the screen. Here we have it again with her telling her employees to speak to the press. And it happened again. And why do I say that? Because let's look at this one more time. This is the piece from weeks ago, in the Daily Beast, where we saw it, it literally tells us exactly what Megan is doing. Okay. Wait, where did it go? Let's see. Published, another person who worked from Runner told the Daily Beast. I always thought, okay, yeah, right here. Another person who worked with Meghan in the run up to her wedding told the Daily Beast, I always thought she was a classic narcissist, and getting her staff to tell a magazine how amazing she is, see, only confirms that she is a classic narcissist. And here we are again. We're seeing that she's getting another staff member, and this time it's the bodyguard. Okay, is it the bodyguard you cheated with? Meg. Is that who this is? More than likely. Um, this isn't surprising. It's not surprising because this is supposed to be good press. This is that what this is supposed to be? Yeah, I don't see it. Well, it's on the screen, Brenda. I don't know if can you see it on the screen. We had it up on the screen right there. Yeah, it's right there on the screen. Um, and then to top it off, he felt sorry for the embattled Duchess. What? See? Okay, so no, look, see, no, I have to keep checking my settings. It keeps reverting back to personal and not all for some reason. Oof. Now, I don't want to say that there's any kind of censorship going on, but that does sound like it. If anyone else is having that problem, let me know, because I mean, I don't think that we're censored, but I hope not. Um, Damn. That sucks. That sucks to hear that. Hello, Jade Aspinall. Thank you so much for taking time this morning to be with us here on the live. Hello, how are you doing this morning? Big ups from Florida. Yes, I hope everyone is safe over there. Let's see. Wilma Casey. Hi, Andrew. Made the life. Thank you so much, Wilma, for being here. Let's see. Hope the people from Florida are safe and out of the storm soon. Yes, it should be passing in the coming days. So we'll see what happens with that. Tracy Peter. Hello from South Africa. Here for the first time. Thank you so much, Tracy, for joining us for the first time. And yes, I mean, I want to say that, but hey. We do well. You and I do well on these lives. So we'll go ahead and leave it at that. And as time passes, we'll see what happens. But I'm not going to, talk to YouTube and put them down because I still feel that it's something to do with my channel and deleting 1,300 videos. So I'm going to go with that. I mean, we're still here. We are monetized again. We are able to put out videos. So maybe if people were to do the unsubscribe and subscribe thing, maybe that would help, but I'm not going to try and put it on YouTube. YouTube never notifies me of your streams. Lucky I check often. Yeah, that could be true as well. Yeah, she was okay with the hat. So this right here, I think this is just more of her trying. See, and let me tell Megan, I'm talking directly to you. This is not going to help you. And I don't know why this keeps happening. It's not going to help you, Megan. Okay? This is not the kind of press that you need. This is not, oh, yes, see, maybe clear your cache if you're using the app. Crazy Kel says. That could be true. This is just not the kind of press that's going to help her. It's not the kind of press that's going to get people back on her side because it's totally ridiculous to think that, oh, well, former employees, as a matter of fact, Megan, you should have let it go already because this just rehashes the whole Duchess dictator thing. That's what this does. So really look, it's right here in the first what do you call it? A paragraph. It's literally right here. In the years since she began dating Harry, she's been described as a demon, a narcissist, a dictator in high heels. You realize, Megan, you realize that this story is already weeks old. You realize that, right, Megan? And I don't think she does. She doesn't understand the news cycle. She doesn't understand that she needs to move forward into something, where it's you let the story pass and then you move on to the next thing. And it doesn't seem to be working. And I don't know why she doesn't understand. I never got a notification for this one. I've unsubbed and resubbed again. Okay, thank you so much, Dilly Gav. Thank you so much for trying that. She really just needs to give up. See, Cambridge, and that's the thing. I don't think she can. I don't think she can give up because Meghan Markle truly believes that she's amazing, and we just don't see it. That's what it is. She truly believes that she's like one of these amazing figures in society, and especially now that she married into the royal family. Yeah, yeah, she probably does. Oh, well, that's because you're my babe. So of course, YouTube knows that you're my babe, so they send you all my notifications. Um, I think that Megan could stop, and she could, but you want to know the problem? It's not like Catherine. There's no such thing as, remember, where's Megan? There's no such thing. There's no such thing. People don't care about Megan the way they care about Catherine. When Catherine went away, people cared. If Megan goes away, we're all like, okay, good. We can talk about Harry more because ultimately Harry is truly the one that matters. You see, we do this with Megan because it's fun, because it's funny. We can laugh at her expense. With Harry, it's like, oh, like, we're talking about a royal. With Megan, it's like, ugh, we're talking about Meg. Like, that's how it is. So then this is what I'm talking about. They've accused her of belittling her employees, relentless bullying, undermining, and emotional cruelty. Dude, that was 2 weeks ago, man. We didn't have to hear about this again. This story shouldn't even have came out. See, and then now another staffer is going on the record. Steve Davies, a bodyguard, right there. There it is, right there. So 2 weeks after Meghan Markle, the original story came out about her being a demon boss, Duchess difficult, dictator in high heels. 2 weeks, maybe even more, maybe 2.5, 3 weeks. All right. This long after that story has come out, she's still talking about it and trying to get people to defend her. When in reality, had she just let it fly and okay, fine, then people would have forgotten about it. That's what it is. Self-made Fagin Farkle. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I've really got to sleep. Been up all night. Take care, everyone. Oh, it's totally okay. Just catch the replay if you can. Thank you so much for being here for a little while, Dilly Gaff, and have a good night. And I think that this is really, really the problem with her, is that when it comes to clapback, because that's what this is. The Us Weekly article was a clapback with all the employees. This one now, again, is a clapback. But the problem is it's been weeks and you're clapping back to something that was, I mean, we're in freaking October. It's October 10th. I believe that original story was September 20th or something like that. I mean, come on. This is a joke. And the worst part is, who cares if a bodyguard felt sorry for her? Honestly, Steve Davies is telling all about what it was like for him to work for the Duchess. She gets a bad rap for being not a very good person to work with. She doesn't get a bad rap. It's the truth, man. We all know that. What do you mean she gets a bad rap? It's so ridiculous to even say that. Oh, that she's an evil person in the royal family. Steve, who had an intimate firsthand perspective on Meghan. Wait, what? What do you mean intimate? Okay, that doesn't mean what I think it means, right? Because you remember the cheating rumors with the other bodyguard Sanchez. Okay. So when they say intimate, they don't mean intimate. She's going to keep taunting you with, oh no, with the toe. Oh man, that toe, it just comes up every single day. To heck, where's Meghan Markle? Where's Artificial and Invisibet? I mean, nobody knows where those kids are, but Harry's going to still be talking about them like he knows. Okay, so the bodyguard exclusively tells In Touch, I saw her from working at the studio to working with charities to working with dog walkers and cleaners. There's one huge lesson I learned from her. It's give respect to get respect. This shouldn't even exist. That is such a dumb thing to say. That is such a dumb thing to say, Megan. This is such a dumb thing to put out. There was absolutely no reason for this to exist, and I have no idea why this is happening. I really, really don't. She probably pays people to say anything good about her. No, Brenda, it's worse. Like we said earlier, I always thought she was a classic narcissist. And getting her staff to tell a magazine how amazing she is. She's not even paying them, I don't think. I think she's just forcing them. She's just calling them up and letting them know, hey, can you say this? Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? No. I don't even think she's paying them. I think this is like supposed to be out of the goodness of their heart, which is sad, you know. I mean, I don't even know how that would be possible. So then this goes on. This goes on. When they first met in 2018, Megan's life had essentially changed overnight. Oh, oh no, Megan. You mean you wanted to marry a prince your whole life? Because we know this was a premeditated plan. We know that Meghan Markle wanted to do this since she was a little girl and join the royal family. She was obsessed with them. So, oh no, Meghan, you didn't know that once you married into the royal family, you were going to be famous anymore. Oh. So then the bodyguard says, I felt sorry for her because she'd gone from being a celebrity. Meghan Markle was a celebrity. I didn't even know who she was until she married Harry. And even then, I really didn't care back then because it was 2018. You know, I had other stuff going on. A celebrity? Meghan Markle was never a celebrity. She was just someone on a TV show. So, no, I'm going to massively disagree with you there, Mr. Bodyguard. A celebrity? No, on to being a member of the biggest family in the world, says the bodyguard, who was hired by NBC to watch over the suit star in Toronto. It was stressful for her, all the publicity. Oh my God. No, 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 no. It was stressful for her, all the publicity. There's no way. No. Mm-mm. I don't believe that for a second. Meghan Markle loves the publicity. Meghan Markle literally, as a matter of fact, on the red carpet of that event that just happened, she was standing there and she goes, pose. She says, pose. And then they even tried to put out pieces in the press saying that Meghan Markle was shy and she was like scared and she didn't like, no, man, no. She loves the publicity. She does it on purpose for the publicity, and that's why she wears the clothes that she does, for the publicity. Literally, that's the whole point of everything she does. So no, I'm going to totally disagree. Exactly, Freya. Oh, please. I'm not getting notifications from many subscribed channels. Okay, see, and that's why I'm not trying to blame YouTube. I mean, me personally, I do think it's something with the 1,300 videos that we deleted, but a lot of people have said that as well. So then, I did read on one article that I looked like for troubleshooting, where you have to go and check your notifications and check your phone settings and stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to blame YouTube in any way because they monetized me again. So I don't believe in that whole shadow ban thing. I've never really believed in that. Now on Twitter, yeah. Because back when Twitter used to be Twitter for, like, you know, lefties and it was hardcore political, not like it is now. Back then, you'd be shadow banned if you didn't have the right political opinion. Absolutely. I lived it. On X, what used to be Twitter, you'd absolutely get shadow banned. But I don't think that exists here on YouTube. I really, really don't. Yeah, exactly, Brenda. She lives for publicity. She lives for that crap, no doubt. She courted publicity before she came along. There was no leaking. Exactly. Exactly. We've heard that many times. We've heard that many times. The YouTube ban is real. You think, Laney Queen? The YouTube ban is real? Maybe. But I mean, I've even seen political channels that are, you know, right wing and stuff, and they still get, you know, hundreds of thousands of views. So I think I'm just saying I don't want to blame YouTube first, you know, especially because they did allow me to get monetized again. So I don't want to blame them first. But, you know, the shadow ban, maybe. Who leaks to the Paps? Rachel. Well, also, Millie, also Harry. I think a lot of people forget that, and even I fell for that for a little while last year, where I didn't even think about if Harry is what do you call it, a leaker to the press during the royal family time when Meghan Markle came in, or before, you know, because we really don't know, you know. And I think now present time, I think a lot of stories come from Harry as well, especially with, we saw, what do you call him, we just saw Marie Claire. Remember, I ran the story on my Substack how Marie Claire admitted in their on excuse me, on their X, they admitted that they received a video from Harry. Marie Claire did. And they even said Harry gave us an exclusive look. And how stupid can you be to admit something like that? That Prince Harry is a source of yours? That is so stupid. Yes, I am currently censored, Laney Queen. Oh man, that sucks. And there's nothing you can do about that, Laney. Like go to a website or find out or anything like that. I know. I thought there was websites you could go to find out if your profile is shadow banned, right? Let's see. She was upset she wasn't hounded by paparazzi like Princess Diana and Princess Catherine. Yeah. And I think, Lizzie, let me tell you something, Lizzie. This is a true thing that I feel right here. I feel like both Meghan and Harry, both of them are very jealous people. Okay. I feel like when it comes to William, when it comes to Catherine, like you just said, Lizzie, I feel like these two people, Meghan and Harry, are truly jealous douchebags. That's how I feel. Harry is jealous because he'll never be the king, and Meghan is jealous because she'll never be Catherine. I truly, truly believe that. And everything else that we see in present time, like all of the stories, all of the articles, they all stem back to these two people simply being jealous. And if they weren't jealous of William and Catherine, then maybe none of this stuff would be happening. And I really, really believe that, Lizzie. I truly do. I think these people are crazy jealous, just insanely jealous. And Harry, oh, the level of jealousy that Harry has for William is off the charts. And I truly believe that. Let's see. We get shadow banned all the time. See, but how do you find out, like for sure, Dingo? How do you find out for sure? That's what I'd like to know. Is there a website where you can like input your channel? Because I know there's one for X. If you're on Twitter, you like share the URL of your Twitter profile and you put it into a website, and then the website tells you that oh well you're shadow banned or you have a reply restriction or stuff like that. There's got to be a website, right, Dingo? Freya says Duchess of Paparazzi. Yeah, she's the one that calls them. Dingo, love the. Yeah, I know that's a really great name. Good idea. We will keep an eye out on YouTube. Let's see. Going to be Meghan Markle using Prince Harry's email account. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree because I think Harry does it as well. I do. We have heard about that. Remember the email that they changed the. You're talking about a CML. You're talking about when it said in the, I believe it was People Magazine, that they received an email from Harry, or they received an email and then they changed the report. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but I'm going to go ahead and say, from my point of view, POV, I think they're both leakers. I think they both talk to the press, and I feel that it's really, really out of jealousy. That's what I feel. Oh, Nix W, thank you so much for the 149 super sticker, Nix W. And thank you so much for taking time out of your morning and sharing it with us here. Thank you so much, Nix W. And as a matter of fact, we got, yeah, like I said, we got the 8 top 10 right here. And Nix W right now is number 5, right behind JoJo. So we'll see if JoJo comes in this morning. Hey, if JoJo doesn't come in this morning, Nix W is going to take him over. I got to say that right there. And as well, Kim Roy. Pamela Cox is here as well. And Crazy Kel is here. So JoJo might be falling a few spots. See, and that's what happens. And I think that's why people get upset, because they see us like pointing out certain profiles. And it's like, hey, man, if you're not participating, these right here, these names, these are the people that participate. I'm sorry. That's why I give them the accolades that I do. And I remember there was a comment about that when I did the first top 5. And someone in the chat, in the comments, they put, well, what are they going to get? Are they going to get a prize? I'm like, really? I don't think they want a prize. It's just, acknowledging that they're on the lives. They comment on the videos, acknowledging them out of everyone else that just doesn't care. That's why I do it, because they try, because the people try. So I put them on the list for that. And I think that other people just like, yeah, Brenda Picard, very jealous people, Meghan and Harry, but other people as well. If you don't want to participate, I understand. That's okay. People don't have time to get on the lives. I get it, but these people do. So we're acknowledging them. Andrew, do you believe that they are both in competition with each other? That one I do, because I think that Meghan wants to win, and when it comes to a woman like Meghan, especially a spouse like her, I mean, you're talking about someone that and I don't mean this for all women. There's a certain group of women, same thing with Amber Heard, these toxic feminist types where they have to be better than their husbands. And they have to be more successful. They have to be in the spotlight. They have to be the one that matters because they were taught by all these feminist teachings that, oh, the men they used to be evil in the 50s and 60s because they used to beat their wives. So you can't be less than a man. So, like, no, it's like that's how Amber Heard thinks. That's how Meghan Markle thinks. But really, for Harry, I don't know if he cares. But as far as competition, I think he's in competition with his brother. Yeah. I don't know about competition with Meghan because he's her pet, a little bitch. But I'll keep my open mind, and I would say, yeah, like they do because we've seen in the press, like you remember remember with the Super Bowl in January, and Harry went to Las Vegas for the NFL honors. And then a story came out that said that Meghan and Harry were going to the Super Bowl. Okay. And I had said, where the hell's that coming from? It's coming from Harry. Right. So then Meghan saw that in the press and she puts out an exclusive with Page Six that said, no, 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 Meghan and Harry aren't going to be seen at the Super Bowl. Like that kind of competition. Absolutely. I think that these two people, because of who they are in the elite circle that they absolutely play games in the press against each other. And we saw it right there, like I said, in the Super Bowl. Absolutely. For sure, it would seem the conflicting exclusives. They're both now leaking, not living together and leaking against each other. Yeah, see, definitely. Harry and Meghan are like two ticks leeching on each other. I'm going to disagree with you on that, Wearda, because I think she's the tick. Okay, and that's why I've said before, when the divorce happens, Harry's going to be fine. Harry's totally going to be fine because ultimately, unfortunately, I know people don't want to hear this. Unfortunately, his family will accept him back after the divorce. After the divorce, I have no idea what this woman is going to do. When it comes to after this divorce, I have no idea what her plans are and what she's going to do, what kind of job she's going to get, where she's going to go. I have no idea. And that's even why it's so much tougher for me to believe that Meghan would divorce him. That's why, because Meghan needs Harry. Harry doesn't need Meghan. If they get divorced, Harry will be back in the UK next month. Like if they were to get divorced today, Harry would be back with his family and then they would be working stuff out, or stuff like that. As far as it goes, they're not two ticks leeching on each other. Meghan is a tick leeching on him. Yeah. But they are both the same kind of people. I do agree with that. They definitely are both the same kind of people. Definitely narcissists. They're both insecure and they feel like everybody should love them. And it's like, dude, no. They're so jealous. I'm surprised they don't wear green and envy. I know. Well, that's why the green is in the background, right? Jar of peanut butter. Jealousy drives them both. And that's why they're not going to succeed, Cambridge. I said that on my ex. Go follow my ex. I said that Harry will never succeed because he always has to copy William. And he's jealous of William. And it's just, that's why nothing will ever work for him. Ever. They're working together, not for show up, for good money. Yeah, definitely. Meghan thought she could steal Prince William from Catherine. Ugh. Who would think that? That is so crazy, right, Brenda? Oh, Irene Brit USA in the chat. Go follow her on X. Amazing profile on X, Irene Brit USA. Their jealousy is destroying them. I think it already has, no, Irene? I think it already has. I feel like we're looking at an implosion that is just taking years and years to happen. Like it's an implosion, and then the thing happened, and now we're just watching it day after day after day, and we're just looking at it and reporting on it. But yeah, it's because they're jealous. Like if Harry could truly do something of his own that didn't have to do with something William had done before, or didn't have to do with something that he wants to look like he's at the level of royalty. If he would have done that, maybe he would have gotten somewhere. But you want to know the problem, Irene? He's got no talent. Harry's nothing. He's just Diana's son. That's it. Harry is nothing. Check the analytics for views and likes and ratio engagement. They're all on socials. Okay, I'll check that out. Let's see. Yeah, both leakers. Brenda, again, with the $5 super sticker. Thank you so much, Brenda, for sending the super sticker. Number one sub, Brenda Picard. She's totally the best. If you go talk to your mate for a while, would you want a prize? I know, right? Good afternoon, Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, thank you so much, Brenda. Oh, thank you so much for that. You really keep us here happy with you, and you being number one is just amazing. Thank you so much. Let's see. Remember, Meghan threatened to break up with Harry unless he announced they were dating. See, and that's that thing. That's that thing, Jane. She did that because she wanted people to know. See, and I don't know if you remember, but there was this thing, I believe Molly was talking about it, where Megan would put out like little encoded Instagram posts where she was trying to talk about Harry, but without talking about Harry. And that was like at the beginning of their dating. Megan's Mole was telling me about that. And it makes sense. It tracks because that's who she is. She wants people to know. She wanted everyone to know that she's dating Harry, that she's got Harry right here. So she was making coded little Instagram posts. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh, Juanita, thank you so much for making the live and sharing your morning with us, Juanita. Thank you. Freya, she would step on him to get where she's going. She already is. But the problem is, here's the problem, Freya. She could have got where she was going, but she failed. She failed with the $100 million Netflix deal, and she failed with the Spotify deal. Those two things, that's where she was going. She had the chance and she failed. Why? Because she's lazy. And sorry, Meghan, that I'm going to say this, but she's very untalented. See, I think that Meghan would be better suited behind the camera, producer, director, I don't know, any of the other ers behind the camera, any of them. Producer, director, those kind of things. I think that might be only two ers. But that's where she would be better. But she doesn't want that. She wants to be on camera. That's what she wants. Like me, I don't even like being on camera. I'm just the only person that can do this for my media company. But once I have my media company, I want other people to be doing the work, other people to be on camera, and then I'm just controlling everything and setting everything up like an administrator. But she doesn't want that. She wants the spotlight. She wants the camera in her face. It's that vanity, it's that vanity stuff, and it's not good. It's not good. A participation medal is what they want. Yeah, because they're both untalented. I call Harry the handbag. Yeah, absolutely, because she carries him. That's why she should have married an actor then, because she could never compete with that. Yeah, Amber Heard, Lainey, just like Amber Heard. Same thing, same exact thing. Run home to daddy after the divorce. That's what he's gonna do. Sorry, I'm still a little bit sick. That's exactly what he's going to do, Juanita. He's going to run home to daddy after the divorce. That's exactly what he's going to do. And we're all going to see it. We're all going to see it. When do you think they will divorce? Linda, do you mean in public or do you mean in private? A lot of people think they're already divorced in private and everything that they do in public is just for public. But I mean, we've been seeing a lot of negative press for Meghan Markle in the past, what I'd say like 3-4 weeks. So I feel like it's like this. Watch. Harry's getting positive press. Meghan is getting negative press. Harry's going to continue to get positive press. Meghan's going to continue to get negative press. And what's at the end of this? And if you ask me, maybe they're putting her down. So once the divorce comes out, they won't support her. That's what I think, right? That could be something. She will have more than enough to live without working. You mean like from a divorce settlement? Maybe, but that all depends. I mean, I would love to see what that number would be. She slept with the bodyguard allegedly. Yeah, there was what do you call it? The rumors last year about Sanchez. Yeah, Akita, absolutely. She will shack up probably with someone. Let's see. Send money to Andrew if you're able. Oh, thank you so much, Brenda. Thank you so much for that. With Marcus. If they're still not together already, I mean, that guy's her pimp. We know that Marcus Anderson is Meghan Markle's pimp. Yeah, she's looking for her next meal ticket. The problem with that shy chameleon is that she's too old. Billionaires and millionaires, they don't want 43-year-olds that have been ran through. I don't mean. Let me put that another way. 43-year-olds that have been in the game. I said that wrong. I said that wrong. I'm so sorry. But it's the truth. I feel like you want me to tell you what I mean by that ran through. I feel like her number is like in the 70s, if you know what I'm talking about. Meghan Markle's number is like 72. That's her number. And I bet you anything Harry didn't think that, or Harry didn't know about her past. So I think that her number is very, very high. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, it's going to happen sometime soon. The handbag looks old and tattered by the abuse he receives from his handler. Yeah, absolutely. Megan scares me. She's got a different face every time. She does. Hey, man. Some people were saying she even looks, kind of like she got a nose thing right here. They were saying it was right on the bridge of the nose. It looks thinner. Let's see. Neither of them have an original thought. Yeah, no talent, Freya. No talent. They ain't getting a divorce, not anytime soon. See, hey, and I think that that's why all of this talk, once they're seen together again, the site we've talked about that in the last few days, the cycle will start all over again. Like if they go on another fake royal tour, then everyone's going to say, "Oh, look, they are back together. Oh, look, they are going to stay together." Like stuff like that. So yeah, I can see that happening as well. And hey, that's good for them. If that's what they want to do, then go ahead because we're going to be here for it. Megan is insane. Harry needs to go to Todgerville. Exactly. Oh, hello, Kathy from South Africa. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and spending your time to be with us this morning. They're still grifting and reinventing, but reinventing to what? They've already relabeled so many times. Geez, I believe you though, Lainey. I really do. They have to like change again because they failed again. She put pressure on him from the start. Yeah, she lied. Video by Katerina. She lied. I totally believe that. Meghan Markle lied about being pregnant. I believe that. I believe, and that's why for me, when people talk about, oh, you need to put the disclaimer across the bottom of your screen. No, because everything that I say is what I believe. In my opinion, I don't need a disclaimer for that. I'm not saying it like, oh, it's a fact. Meghan Markle said that she was pregnant and Harry fell for it. No, no, no. I believe it. It's my opinion, so I can say that without a disclaimer, but I absolutely believe it. She put pressure on him from the start. Yeah. Let's see. Everybody was wondering who Harry was dating, but nobody knew who she was. Yeah, and that's why she was making those coded messages on Instagram. That's exactly why. Remember the necklace with Harry on it, like a dumb 12-year-old. They're both dumb. And they're both lazy, Terry. But she is lazy. She is lazy. And that's why the $100 million Netflix deal failed. That's why the $20 million Spotify deal failed. I mean, I could look you right in the face right now. Could you imagine if you or I got a $20 million deal from Spotify? Dude, that would be just out of this world. And what we would do, you or I, with that deal. Oh, man. Hey, Spotify, call me up. You got 20 million to spend. Hit me up. Me with Harry had no clue who she was, probably. Let's see, but we like to see you on camera. Oh, thank you, baby. Well, you do. You do, baby. Thank you so much. Oh, and start blushing. They don't live together, in my opinion. See, a lot of people have that opinion as well. Brenda. Let's see. Have to fly. See you all in the next one. Okay, Francis, thank you so much for joining us and stay safe out there, please. And come back to the live today. Well, we're going to have a live in the afternoon, but come back to the live tomorrow morning as well if you can. She will sleep with anyone. I mean, it used to. This is what I believe, in my opinion. I mean, it used to be her job, one of her jobs. So, okay. Wait, I don't know. Those are the crazy Kel. That's this word right there. You see that word right there? Somebody said that word on the other live, and that's what got it demonetized. So I'm not going to say it, and it might even get this one demonetized because we're here saying it. But to in the press and stretch the divorce out over the longest time. Let me tell you something crazy, Kel. Have you been watching how Jennifer Lopez is handling her divorce? I don't know if people have been watching. But the way that Jennifer Lopez is handling her divorce, where she's being seen out, and she even just today, this morning, I saw where she was putting out some like really sexual photos of herself. She had like a jacket on and she had no pants, but she was like crouching, so you really couldn't see the V. I think if you go and watch J-Lo and how she's handling this divorce, that's how you're going to see Meghan. Once the divorce happens, if it happens, That's how Meghan is going to handle it. And there's going to be all kinds of articles saying, oh, this is what Harry is missing. Oh, this is what Harry missed out on. The same way that J-Lo is handling her divorce is how Meghan will. I truly, truly believe that. No, she couldn't even crack being a producer, director, any other except, of course, of Drifter. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Mariana. A Drifter, a Grifter. That's true. Those are the other ers right there. Totally agree. Yeah. Let's see. Well, hold on. Wait, did we already go through this pretty much? Yeah, right. It was just because they start talking about nothing else but crap. See, instant fame, UK press, no way out. Oh God, what is this? Hold on, let's go through this 1 second. The constant surveillance took a toll. Steve says she was paranoid. We had people following us. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, Meghan. You didn't have anyone following you. There were not people following you. That is false. That has been debunked. There was people following Princess Catherine, and that is real. It's literally on camera where they followed her down the street. No, you didn't. That's been debunked, and this is a lie. Do you see the lies? Do you see the lies? The lies right here. Nobody ever followed her around. Nobody ever actually really cared, Meghan. God, we had problems with drones. No, you didn't. That was in Canada, and you literally gave them your address, Meghan. See, and this is the problem. Meghan doesn't count on people remembering. That's the problem. And I know that only because Molly told me on the live last time, a long time ago. But that's what happened. She went to Canada after the Freedom Flight, and she gave out the address to where she was. So then they sent drones. That's why. Vehicles chasing us. No, you told them it was a nightmare. Everything she taken for granted about her old life had disappeared. What old life? Do you mean call girl? Allegedly. Do you mean that? Is that what you mean by old life? Yeah, I'm so sure. After a couple of weeks of working with her, I said, what do you really want to do? Why are you talking to her like that? You're a bodyguard. You're not even supposed to speak, sir. I'd love to be able to go and shop in a grocery store. Meghan, you're not that. Look, I could tell you right now. I'm being honest when I say this. I cover Meghan Markle every single day for the last year. Since last January, I've been covering her. If I was to go out into a supermarket and she was to be there, I probably wouldn't even notice that she's there. Because that's the type of person that she is. Not to mention the fact she's really little. I'm really tall, 6'4", right? So I can't really see her. But Catherine, that's a different story. I think Catherine exudes. She just gives off this aura, this vibe when she's around, where you're like, oh, that's Catherine right there. That's Princess Catherine. Same thing with William. Same thing with William. But with Meghan, no. I'd really love to go to a grocery store. Give me a friggin' break. That's a joke. That's a joke. How you doing? Linda Glass, thank you so much for coming from Australia. Figure of speech, yeah, at least 48. Yeah, 48. Some people have said 47. Some people have said no, older. We'll see. She could fall back on being a madam for escort. Probably. I mean, the oldest profession in the world ever. Princess Anne can't stand Meghan Markle. Yeah, she was amazing. Is amazing. Let's see, Lady Daisy. Good morning. Sorry I'm late. It's great to see you fit and well. Thank you so much, Lady Daisy, and thank you so much for being here this morning and taking time out of your morning to be with us. Oh, that's 3. Oh man, Claudia Sales. They want it. They want it. They want it so bad. Stop it. Oh, we probably won't do it today. We've had a lot of fun with it. Everybody, we're gonna do it. Oh man. All right. All right. It had to happen. It had to happen. Ugh. I'm just going to leave it there, and then we're going to leave it up for like 3 minutes, and we're going to leave. It's like people hate it, but they love it, and they think it's so hilarious. It's just too good. It's just too good. I love it so much. No way. Oh man, I just love it so much. Look at that. My cheeks are hurting. because it's so hilarious. Another high-speed chase scenario lie. She always reverts to that. She does, man. Everything is always a lie with this person. It always, always is. Oh, Kumari, thank you so much for joining us, Kumari McNair. Thank you so much for being here on this crazy morning because you know we're having a crazy morning just like every morning. Good morning, just me. Thank you so much for showing up to the live. Hello, Beverly from the UK. Thank you so much for being here. Andrew, I respect that you always she was called wants to be called. Yeah, that's her name. And I've said this before in my community. Any person, I don't care who you are, if you're supposedly in the Megxit community, because this isn't a community, if you're supposedly in the Megxit community, nobody should be using Kate Middleton. There is nobody. I don't care who you are. Anyone that uses Kate Middleton is disrespecting her. Period. I don't give a damn who it is, especially if they're in the Megxit community, even though it's not a community. Oh, hello. Yeah, we said that for Beverly. Meghan was a fool enough to spill all the beans at the Oprah interview. Now there's nothing else to sell. I don't think she's going to officially divorce Harry anytime soon. Well, yeah, she can't lose the golden goose. She can't lose the meal ticket. Absolutely. Look at that. Everyone's like, no, no. Yeah, see, covering my eyes. Gross. It's all right. I'm allergic. She's allergic to the feet. No, not the toe. No, we won't go into it. We just put it on the thing. Let's see. 3:15 in Oregon, too early for the toe. Oh, hello, Cooper from Melbourne, Australia. Thank you so much for being here, Cooper. Thank you so much for taking time out of your morning to be here. Oh, Wilma, those toes would ruin my appetite. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, her name is Catherine. That's her name. That's literally her name. And I don't understand. I get it. Okay, let me take that back when I said I don't understand. I get it. You care more about SEO and about search engine, and so that way people can find your video. I look down on all those people. They should be ashamed of themselves. You're saying what matters more is that people can find your video, so you put Kate Middleton in the title. That matters more than actually saying her name correct. Really? That's like the most lame ass thing ever. Let's see. She said, I'd love to be able to go and shop in a grocery store. It doesn't matter. Nobody would recognize you. The previous security team wouldn't let her do that. Yes, because you were in the royal family, Meghan. The previous security team, that was actually when you were a somebody, when you were in the royal family. Yeah. So I pushed the cart around the grocery store and she was putting stuff in it. She really enjoyed that. I thought I thought she just said that hold on. I'd love to be able to go and shop in a grocery store. But then it says, but then the bodyguard says, hold on. So I pushed the cart around the grocery store and she was putting stuff in it. So she was in a grocery store. What the hell are you did this bodyguard just admit to us right now? He's saying that Meghan Markle wishes she could go to a grocery store, but then they're in a grocery store. I can't with these people right now. I really, really freaking can't. I can't. You're telling people, Meghan, that you want to be able to go into a grocery store while you're in a grocery store and your bodyguard is pushing the damn thing around. Yeah, and the farmer's market by herself. Exactly, right? The farmer's market. Exactly. Bye, friends. Must go to work. Okay, Taluda, thank you so much for being here. Please stay safe out there. Oh, we got Markled in the house. We love that Markled name. Good morning, Markled. Thank you so much for being here. Oh yeah, I get to 7 hours per night. My hubby and I are ranchers. Shoot, I barely get about 4, and then I take naps throughout the day. Sometimes in between videos, I usually take naps. Let's see here. What's happening? Well, basically, what just happened, Markle, is we just found out that the bodyguard is lying for Meghan, literally, because supposedly Meghan said, "I'd love to go be in a shop. I'd love to go excuse me. I'd love to be able to go shop in a grocery store." And yet here he says, so I pushed the cart around the grocery store. So then you're in a grocery store. I mean, come on. It's just so ridiculous, man. It really is. Kim Roy, I love naps too. Yeah, naps are great. I love them, especially because the way that I do my videos, we do them like every 3 hours. So then I'll like take a nap and then record a video and then take a nap and then record a video and then, or like take a nap and then, no, that's the one from last year, Markle. That's Chris Sanchez. I haven't slept all night because of Milton. Oh, Terry Laughlin, I really hope you're being safe over there, especially with that. So I thank you so much for being here, especially through what you're going through. Let's see. Her constraints only tightened when she moved to England. Only tightened. Yeah, right. Fine. Whatever. We're all gonna feel sorry for you. When Steve visited, he likened her life to being in a goldfish bowl. No shit. Like, this is the part that pisses me off about famous people. You're trying to tell me you didn't know what it was when you signed up to be famous? This is the problem that I have. You're telling me that's like me coming on here on live and then complaining when people comment. That's exactly what that's like. And that's so stupid. That's so freaking stupid. I cannot stand it. He tells In Touch, and her bombshell interview with CBS, Meghan made shocking allegations that basically being trapped there. I couldn't call an Uber to the palace. Oh my God. Why? Okay. I'm not about to get mad right now. It's too early in the morning to get mad. Okay. Meghan Markle is trying to say she was upset that she couldn't call an Uber to the palace. Why would you call an Uber if you have drivers? That's so stupid. You were a part of the royal family. Exactly, Terry. Exactly. Oh, this is so freaking stupid. I swear this is so dumb. You couldn't just go, she said, claiming she had to turn over her passport and keys to royal aides. Okay, we've already found out that that was a lie as well. Turning over her passport, that was a lie as well because she traveled internationally. So that's a lie. People within the firm would say, no, you're oversaturated. Oversaturated. I guess they didn't come to 2024. I go, well, I haven't left the house in months. Yeah, whose fault is that? You're friggin' famous. But going out wasn't appealing either. From the moment she began dating Harry, photographers have followed her around. No, they didn't. No. Dude, how many lies have we counted? How many lies? This has like been 7 lies already. Jeez, this is ridiculous. And are we almost done with this crap? Okay, yeah, it's almost done. Fine. I was about to say, how many more lies do we have to live? See, look, Markle says, she's a joke. I live 5 minutes from Kensington Palace. The Uber could almost go to the door. Okay, see, even worse. Meghan, you're being called out by someone that lives there. They live 5 minutes from KP. There you go. You're totally screwed. Going out wasn't appealing. She feels she get followed her around, jumping traffic lights. Oh, just like the New York City car chase, fake car chase. Yeah, no. Says Steve, a former British special sources. These dangerous situations. Yes, Steve, the dangerous situations like the one in New York City that Meghan Markle created for herself. Yeah, Steve, you're totally correct because these dangerous situations, either she creates them or they're in her head. Similar to those that the 2 idiots reported in May 20. Oh, that was so perfect. right after. Right after I said it, and it's right there. Oh, that's so perfect. Oh man, that's so perfect. Thank you so much for that. I needed that laugh. That is so perfect. Oh man. She's cosplaying Diana. Yeah, she's cosplaying that Wallace girl. Let's see. It's so stupid the media have to deal with the royals and laws in place so these things do not happen. I know exactly, right? She never bothered to use. I used to see her driving a wee car. Yeah, exactly. For real. Markled, absolutely. She just visited places and nobody knew till after because that's why they only knew because she told them, right? Every single time. Every time you say that about New York City, I can't stop laughing. For real. It's so ridiculous, Maxine. It really, really is. If Meghan were common, he says, if Meghan had stayed in London, he feared that what happened to Princess Diana might have happened to her. Oh, really? Does that mean that Meghan was going to get into a car with a drunk driver and not wear a seatbelt? Oh, sorry. We told the truth. Meghan Markle's bodyguard says that he feared that if Meghan was to stay in London, what happened to Princess Diana might have happened to her. Really? Does that mean that Meghan would have got into a vehicle with a drunk driver and not worn a seatbelt? Is that what that means, Mr. Davies, Mr. Security Guard, that has obviously been forced to come out to a magazine? Is that it? Is that what? Come on. Jeez, I swear. And divorce Harry, right? We will tell the truth for real. Diana died in France, SMH. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Let's see. She wasn't even the same stratosphere, and she isn't. She isn't. The histrionics, yeah, the Freya. They like to rewrite history. That's what they do. They like to rewrite history, and that's always what happens. That's exactly what happens. Diana, bless her, was a fame junkie. See, and I think Markle, when it comes to Diana, I think it's because she was so beautiful that people couldn't accept that a woman that beautiful would be, a fame junkie, like you said, or would be someone like with. I think the worst thing that I ever heard was that she would go through these breakdowns and then William would have to take her napkins in the restroom. Like, who does that? Especially someone with connections to the royal family. You you could go to, excuse me, you could go to a therapist that the royal family would pay for. Or she had money too. Why didn't she go to a therapist instead of forcing William to see that kind of stuff at 12, 13 years old? You know, the situation deteriorated so much. Meghan has admitted she suffered from suicidal indentations. No, she didn't. She loves the children. They don't exist, but it can cause a lot of depression. Okay, fine. Look at that. We're up to like 11 or 12 lies right here. If you're scared to open a paper and see what people are saying about you, then don't open the paper. Then don't open the paper, Meghan. Don't look in the paper because you're a public figure. There is no excuse for anything that you're saying, Meghan. Here, or Steve Davies. There's no excuse. There's absolutely none. You're a public figure. You're famous. It's just like me. It's just like me coming on here and complaining that people are commenting. It's the same thing, and it's ridiculous. You're famous now, so deal with it. Buckingham Palace was controlling the PR, and Meghan was always used to being able to control the PR herself with her team. She just admitted it. Oh my God. Thank you so much for that ending right there. She just admitted it. She controls the PR. We all know that. Thank you for confirming what we all already know. Boss lady. Oh God. The staff at Buckingham Palace said they couldn't stand working for her. Yeah, because she sucks. Back in Toronto, aides seemed to have a different side. Nobody had a bad word to say about her. Yes, because they couldn't say anything or she would tell them off. That's why. Even with the pressure she was under, was warm and considerate all the time. No, she wasn't. He insists, adding what might surprise people most, how friendly she is and what a big heart she has. She's great to her fans. She's great to her fans. Excuse me, Davies. She doesn't even acknowledge the Sussex squad that are literally her sycophants. That's the word for that. No, this is a lie. This is absolutely a lie. And she would go out of her way to help people. That's what hurts me, that people believe otherwise, and that's why he's speaking out now. No, In Touch Weekly, he's speaking out now because, as this said from the UK, I always thought Meghan Markle was a classic narcissist, and getting her staff to tell a magazine how amazing she is, which is exactly what you're doing right now, Bodyguard, Steve Davies, you douchebag. Oh, Steve considers Meghan a friend. No, she's not your friend. She's your boss. My wife and I got invited to the wedding. That's how close we became. Dude, she invited all these celebrities to the wedding. She only invited you because you're literally security. He says that adding the exchange emails and birthdays and Lizzie B, thank you so much for the $2 super sticker. She won't even sell jam to her fans. Exactly right. If if she cared about her fans so much, wouldn't she have put out like exclusive jam for them or something? No, she doesn't care about her fans, and it's a joke. We all know it's a joke. I would work with her again, not a problem at all. She was a good person to work for, and she still is a good person, says the bodyguard of Meghan Markle. And yes, that's why we say that, because it literally says in this other report that she tells her staff to tell magazines how amazing she is. So this security bodyguard saying that to In Touch Weekly literally means nothing. Absolutely nothing. So this is ridiculous. And that's why it's perfect. Did you see how long that article was? Jeez. It's like they just keep going on and on and on. We already hit an hour. I didn't even realize we've been here for an hour. That was crazy. Like, it's just so many lies. We must have hit like 15, 16 lies right there It's just ridiculous. So we're going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you so much for taking time out of your morning to be here with us on this live. We will catch you next time.